Hey everyone, I thought I'd do a quick video review of the MobaPad M6 Gemini, complete with an unboxing. So I purchased these with my own money from AliExpress as a premium set of wired Joy-Cons. So the normal Joy-Cons, for me the analog sticks aren't quite big enough, they're a bit uncomfortable to use, especially if you're an adult and you have, big hands. So I wanted something with full-size analog sticks that still had rumble and motion controls, which pretty much ruled out the hoary Joy-Cons. So I thought I'd give this a try, specifically because of this ALPS here. So it's got ALPS analog sticks, and problem I've found with most AliExpress controllers, including the Nixie, Bin Box, all those other Joy-Cons, is that there is a large dead zone on the analog sticks. So I got these in the hopes that that would not be there, given that they are ALPS Japanese imported analog sticks. But there are a few other cool things about these Joy-Cons, which we'll talk about a bit later, and I'll demonstrate to you a little bit later. So first, this is the box that they came in. I have packaged them back up again, just so you can get kind of an unboxing experience. The packaging is rather premium. It's really nice. You got the MobaPad logo there, some Chinese writing here, another MobaPad logo, some more Chinese writing, and then on the back we've got a little bit of a summary of the buttons and the features. There are also paddles on the back of the controller that you can assign to macros using the macro function. So that's pretty cool. And just so you're aware, these are only wired. They don't come with the grip. They do not work with Bluetooth. And yet, I'll just start unboxing this now on the desk. So you have these two little plastic tabs here, which will just, peel back again. And then we can, take it out of the box. So this is pretty much what you're greeted with first. As I said, the packaging is really good. It's a pretty premium packaging experience. You've got the card, with the embossed MobaPad logo there, covering the contents. Remove that. We've got another card here, which I can't read. I think it's some kind of some brief instructions for the controller, but it's in Chinese. I did scan that QR code, and it took me to a mobile phone messaging app. But yeah, I didn't install that, so I don't know what the card is. Put that away, and then you have the controllers in their bag here. So we'll just take these out from the box and from the protective bag. You can see there are some, styrofoam protectors on these sticks. So we'll just take those off and put those back in the box. And yeah, these are the controllers. First though, there is some other contents in the box, which I'll just get out as well. There's another little box here with a little tab to lift it out. So if we take this and we open this part of the box, there are also, it does come with some different plastic covers in white. So you can take these covers out, and you're probably thinking, I don't really want to take the controllers apart. What do I do with this? Well, it's actually got magnetic removable covers. There's a little clip, a little lip in the controller here. Sorry, my camera doesn't zoom very well, so you can just grab that and then very clumsily, like me, pull that cover off. And there's little magnets on the underside of this, so you just slip it on, and then it's held in place by the magnets, and now you've got white controllers for your nice new shiny OLED model, if you do like your white Joy-Cons. Yep, super easy. I'll do the other one. Just pull on this here, it lifts off. Once the magnets kind of release, Drop that on. And then there you go. It'd be really, really cool if MobaPad released more colours of these. I want a green set, so I'm tempted to take the black set and, get them spray painted green. Big fan of green. So yeah, we'll remove the box now. No longer needed. That's the entire contents, and move on to the Joy-Con. So yeah, you can see the plastics on these. I don't know if you can see from my webcam. Are really premium. You've got like a nice rough texture here, but the rest is, it's not like other items, controllers I purchased from AliExpress. The plastics do feel really premium, especially these covers. Nice and smooth, no rough bits. It doesn't have that cheap plastic feel. Sticks, super smooth. The action on these is great. Them being high quality ALPS sticks. The movement is super, super smooth. Very clicky as well. D-pad, it's kind of like a mushy D-pad kind of thing. But inputs are accurate. I'll show you that shortly. And yeah, you've got the minus button there. And then along the bottom here, from left to right. It's hard to see on webcam because, my lighting sucks. And the icons are really small. But that's a rumble button to change the intensity of the rumble. You've got this button here, which is for the macro button. And then a turbo button as well to assign turbo. And then this paddle here is assigned using the macro button, I believe. So it executes a macro. I can't confirm that because I don't have any instructions for these. And then, yeah, similar setup on the right. So you've got a separate rumble, etc. on here. Again, sticks are great. Buttons are fantastic. Triggers too. Really, really nice buttons on the triggers. Not spongy at all. And, yeah, so one of the big things about this controller, and I'm going to click it on my Switch now, just to show you, the rail is great. It clicks on nicely. Yeah, as you can see, super easy, nice satisfying click. So it does leave a bit of a lip at the front here, the tablet, but that's actually really cool because it makes the docking of the Switch a lot better. It kind of like guides the Switch into the dock almost. So it's pretty good. But yeah, so one of the things that is advertised on this controller as a benefit is it's got mechanical buttons. And that is true. So these aren't mechanical, it's just a standard D-pad. Like I said, it's quite a mushy one, but it's not. The inputs are great. There's a click on the analog sticks, but it's just standard. However, these face buttons and the shoulder buttons are actually mechanical switches, which I don't know if you can hear like this, but I can hold it up to my microphone. You'll hear the buttons click. So I'm going to press the A button now, and you'll hear it. You can hear that mechanical click. And then if I press the R button, there's a mechanical click. And that's the R button now. The shoulders. So yeah, it's actually got mechanical buttons on there, like a mechanical keyboard. And it is super satisfying when you're playing it, for me, personally. I'm a big fan of mechanical keyboards. And having that tactile click when you push the button, knowing that you've actually actuated it all the way down, is really satisfying. And of course, mechanical switches are more durable. So, I've gone through all of the plus sides so far. It's super comfortable to use. I don't think it's, kids' hands, it would be great, but a lot more comfortable than the Joy-Cons for playing games. It's encouraging me to play a lot more in handheld, for sure. Buttons are all fantastic. Rumble is great, and I'll give you a quick demonstration of that actually. Just boot up the old Switch. And yes, that is Peppa Pig. My son does like to play these games. Well, I can go on system settings. I think there's something for Rumble here, isn't there? Don't know actually. There we go. Yep, Rumble's great if I just rumble it on the desk. That's on the lowest setting. I can turn it up. And then that's on the loud. That's on the highest rumble. You can hear how loud that is. It's pretty audible. But yeah, I usually, you know, just have it on like stage 2, which is this one. It's a pretty strong rumble. So yeah, rumble's really good. Gyro works fantastic. All the buttons are super, super responsive. So if I just go to where is it where I can test inputs? There we go. You know, I can test these inputs. You'll see. Super, super responsive. And the D-pad's great as well. I'm just trying to get this into a position where you can see it, but no missed inputs. I can do a full round the circle motion for fighters. You know, if I want to do a Hadouken, not a problem. And there's nothing like if I'm pressing the left, you can see I'm hitting the left button, left, right, down, left, right, up. No missed inputs at all. It's actually a really, really good D-pad. So yeah, you can see the buttons all work great. Super responsive. So yeah, it's really, really good set of Joy-Cons. The best I've used out of everything that I've used. And I'm really picky. Like I said, Binbox, Nixes, etc. They have issues with Deadzone on the joysticks. Which brings me probably to my last point. I don't want to end on a low, but the issue with any controllers I have gotten from China is that there is that Deadzone issue. On this, it is there, sadly, but it is very, very small. And I'll just show you that now. So if we go to calibrate control sticks, and for this, I'll use the right one. So if I show you here, you can see the calibration panel. You can see I'm only moving it really slightly, and it is really, really quite responsive. However, if I push it all the way out at the x-axis, you'll notice I'm wiggling my thumb now up and down, but it's a bit sticky on that axis. You can see here I'm moving it, but it was stuck. See that? Really slight movement, but it is sticking at that, and he does it at the y-axis as well. So if I push it all the way up, I can move my finger ever so slightly to the left, but it does move it on the control configuration. So there is a little tiny dead zone at the top of them at those axes, but overall in gameplay, it doesn't really impact it that much with these controllers. It's less pronounced than it is on others. You can see I'm moving in a motion around the half of the. I'm moving around the middle of the centre bit, and there are points where it's staying stuck to that middle axis. So this is a problem, I think, with software. It would be great if MobaPad could update that and remove that dead zone, because the sticks are of really high quality. There's no reason for a dead zone like that to exist on them. It would be fine without them. So yeah, if they could do that, it would be brilliant, and then we would have a perfect set of Joy-Cons for the Switch. But right now, I'd give them, say, like an 8.5 out of 10 if I had to rate them. You know, given what we've just spoken about. I mean, I would put a game on and show you a little bit of gameplay, but unfortunately, I've got the Peppa Pig cartridge in my Switch. I don't really want to show you Peppa Pig. But yeah, MobaPad M6 Gemini Joy-Cons, they're still absolutely fantastic, with the caveat that there is still that dead zone on the control sticks. But for me, even with that dead zone, they are still much better than the original Joy-Cons. If you want absolutely dead accurate sticks and a bigger set of Joy-Cons, your only choice is the Hori Split Pad Pro at the moment. But then you're missing out on Gyro, and I use Gyro controls quite a bit, and Rumble as well. So if you don't mind that really slight dead zone, and you want a set of oversized Joy-Cons with swappable covers, great mechanical buttons, I thoroughly recommend the MobaPad M6 Gemini, and I'll put a link in the description for the store that I bought them from. Cheers. Thank you.